What is up, YouTube? It is your boy Diondre, one time for the one time, and I have finally returned with another video for you guys. I know I've been missing, but I have a very logical reason for that. But this video is definitely going to be an update for the 6th and 7th months on T. My reason for not posting is because I realized that me posting every month, a lot of the times it's not very many changes, so I decided that I would wait it out and see if I notice anything different. My girlfriend actually watches my channel, so she's the one that brought it to my attention, so I decided to, take her advice and, wait it out. I apologize in advance. I am getting sick, so I'm a little congested and I have a sore throat. So I do have me some tea on hand. Peppermint tea with 2 menthol halls in it, to be exact. So without further ado, let's hop into these changes, huh? First change we'll discuss is the voice drop. I definitely feel like my voice has gotten deeper since the last video, so I feel like that's worth mentioning, if you guys can't tell. My Adam's apple is starting to protrude a little more. I definitely feel it's right here. It's protruding out more. It's still not to the point where I can like lift my neck and see it move as I speak, but if I hold it, I can feel it move as I speak. So I know it's getting there. Facial hair is definitely prominent. More so prominent. I go to the barbershop roughly every 2 weeks, if not maybe 3, and I get my goatee shaped up and my mustache, and he doesn't really touch this much, but this is definitely getting thicker, and my goatee is coming in thicker. My mustache is kind of pretty much staying the same. I'm thinking about shaving my facial hair and letting it grow back in thicker on its own, but my decision on doing that would be one by one, piece by piece, because if I shave my face, I'm gonna look like a little kid or a female, so I don't want that. So I would shave my mustache and leave my goatee, and then shave my goatee and leave a mustache when it grows back. That's how I would go about that. But I haven't decided when I'm gonna do that yet. I'll probably wait to see if I don't notice any more thickening growth coming in, because my goatee was way thinner than this. Like, there was no hair at all in the middle, but now it's starting to slowly connect. So I'm trying to see if it'll start to creep on its own, or if I should just shave it and let it go. What else? Muscle mass is definitely getting a little more defined. Not even just on testosterone standpoints, I would say. As you can see, I work for a solo company, and I do a lot of like hefty lifting. Well, I guess you could say that, but heavy lifting for the company. You know, I'm constantly moving panels, moving heavy bricks if need be, carrying stuff up the ladder, and things of that nature. So I really don't have time to go to the gym, because my work day starts around like 7:30 and doesn't end till like 3:30 to roughly 5:30 if we have to stay on that late. So I'm going all day. I don't really have time to go to the gym unless I'm going on the weekends, and on the weekends I'm sleeping. I feel like my whole body, not just muscle mass, my whole body as a whole, is gaining its masculine features. I think I said in my last video that my body isn't looking like an hourglass anymore. It's starting to go more straight, and I couldn't wait for that. My girl has mentioned that my chest has gotten a little flatter. I know it's not gonna get flat on its own without top surgery, but it's gotten noticeably flatter for her. my derriere has gotten flatter and things like that. So my girl makes comments on it, and my friends do as well. Acne. I'm not sure if I mentioned in my previous video that I had got prescribed an acne medication by my doctor. I believe I did. So the prescription that I got, I cannot recall the name for the life of me, but it begins with a T. I forgot what it's called, but I got that prescription. It came in maybe like a month and a half ago, and I've been using it fairly consistently, and it seemed to be working, but it wasn't working fast enough for me. It says on the packaging the first 2 to 4 weeks. It says on the packaging the first 2 to 4 weeks it can take a decent amount of time to kick in. It may cause more acne, and it does dry out your face, so it can make your face really flaky and disgusting. It was so bad to the point that I would put lotion on right after washing my face of the shit. I put lotion on and my face is still dry and flaking and peeling, and it got to the point where I had to use Vaseline, and that's not good for you to put Vaseline on your face because it's greasy, it clogs your pores, and it gives you more acne. I've always known that, which is why I had stopped a while ago using it, but nothing else was working to keep my face from being so dry. So I was looking for other methods to clear the acne on my face, and I came across a method of using Neosporin. Rinse your face with cold water, dab it dry, and put the Neosporin on. So I decided, because Neosporin is kind of the same texture of Vaseline, greasy and such, but not as thick, I thought to combine the two methods. So I'm still using the prescription that I use for my acne, and I will go take a shower, wash my face. You could not use like a Clearasil or the charcoal soap with the salicylic acid, whatever it's called. You can't use that type of face wash with the prescription medication that I have for my face, so I have to use something that's just without, like, a natural cleanser, or something that just has soap. And I use an Aveeno bar. There is no soap in the Aveeno bar. It is just like an oatmeal scrub, but it does lather up and get soapy. So I use that in the shower. Then I get out and dry my face off, put the medication on my face, go to sleep with that on my face, and when I get up in the morning, I rinse it off with cold water, dab my face dry, and then put Neosporin on my face as the moisturizer. So it's been clearing up a lot of the scars that I had on my face. It still looks pretty bad, but I promise you it was way worse than this. My forehead was never as bad as my cheeks, but it's cleared up a lot. Like, this is fairly flat. Like, it's just like a pimple there and one here, and very little ones, like one here and here and here. But other than that, it's like scarring, and it's like 3D scars. So it's not really a lot of acne on my face anymore. Now I'm more so worried about getting rid of the scarring. So the Neosporin is supposed to help with that as well. So we'll see where that goes. So far, everything was looking like it's a-okay. I went to the doctor, and I had my 3-month checkup, and they did up my dosage. I think I'm gonna stop saying my dosages on my channel, because I've been watching other trans guys' channels, and they mention the fact that some people will go out and try to buy testosterone online and go off of someone else's dosage and use it, and that's very dangerous. So I do kind of agree with that. So I'm not going to disclose how high they upped my dose from where it was. But they did up my dosage. And that was because I was saying that I felt like I wasn't seeing any more changes. My voice wasn't dropping much anymore. My facial hair had stopped growing as fast as it was. And I just couldn't see any physical changes at all coming in. And I was taking this shot regularly for 3 months. So the doctor upped the dose for me. And lately I feel as if I'm starting to see something new. Every time I take a shot, I notice something different. So hopefully that will mean that in these coming months that I will have more updates for you guys. But if you are active in the transgender community as far as research and looking up other people's videos and their transitions and things like that, you do start to notice that towards a year, the changes start to slow down, so you don't notice as much. So it's gonna probably sound like a broken record anyway, no matter how hard I try to keep it from sounding like a broken record. So basically that should be it. As I said before, we're getting to crunch time now. This is month 7. I got 5 months left and I make a year, so my changes are starting to slow down on me. But yeah, as you guys know, I always leave you ways to contact me in the description below. So y'all do that, hit me up, ask me any questions that you may have, follow me on my social media. I'm a funny guy. I like to make friends. And I'm a cool person to chill with or talk to or whatever. So do that. Yeah, tell a friend to tell a friend. Hit that like button, subscribe, share this video if you feel as if it should be shared. It could help someone, Give them a chance. Yeah, so as always, this has been your boy Diondre. One time for the one time, and I'm off this. Deuce.